Looks like calamari. Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Rated V. This episode is fun because I am in Spain, so this is an international episode. So the reason I wanted to feature a lot of plant-based dishes and restaurants here is because Spain is known for being very meat heavy, obviously, but fear not, they have a lot of different options and they're great options, so let's go check some of these places out. Well, if you're looking for a vegetarian meal, it's not that hard. And empanadas are of course one of my favorite things. So you can get spinach empanadas and churros, and you can get soy milk at most of these places here for your coffee. So here's one option. Now I'm at a restaurant called B13. It's in Madrid, in the city center. And the reason I wanted to come here is because everything here is vegan, and they serve traditional type of Spanish food like croquetas, albóndigas, chorizo, like things that you can't really find vegan ever anywhere here. So I'm really excited to try a bunch of different things. So I got my first dish. It is the tortilla Española, and it's basically a potato omelet. They do serve it cold, but as you can see, it's a big portion of just yummy potatoes. So let's try this. I really like the flavor here. If you guys have ever had like scalloped potato casserole, that's basically what this is, just like in an omelet form. It's very good, very flavorful. And you know, I'm really picky and particular about having hot food, but this has so much flavor. I actually don't mind that it's like room temperature. You don't lose any flavor from it. Okay, so now I have my next two dishes. I had to get the calamares, or otherwise known as the calamari, because it legit looks like calamari. So yes, they are just onion rings, but I couldn't resist because calamari is something that I eat a lot here. I find it from bars. And then the next dish I got were croquetas. Now croquetas are definitely typical in Spanish food, like for tapas in bars, you see it everywhere. I have to say, they made the calamari very good. Like, you can't even tell they're fried onion rings. Like, and then when you add the lemon on top, it adds just that extra flavor, that balance that it needs for the calamari. Now let me try these croquetas. So before I became vegetarian, I had tried the meat version of croquetas, and I actually like these better because sometimes the meat can be just a little too heavy because it's deep fried food, you guys. So the fact that this has like zucchini or pumpkin inside, it's like soft. It doesn't feel gross. Like I like it. It's definitely like pub food, but it's still comfort pub food. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try a kebab. They call it a kebab here, but it's more of like a wrap. And the meat is so meaty, like it's like burger meat. Oh my god, it looks so good. I'm gonna see if I can eat this giant thing. That wrap is something you definitely want to eat if you're starving and you just need a big meal. It's very good. Okay, so I couldn't resist and I got two other dishes. You guys, I have to point out that the portions here are huge. You definitely get your money's worth for what they charge here. So the other thing I got were albóndigas, which are meatballs. And here they make them out of oats and they serve it to you with tomato sauce. Let's see what it looks like. Definitely do a good job of having the meaty texture. A little heavy on the seasoning for my opinion, but it's not bad. Like I really like it. Like, it does have that. If you want that meatball texture and flavor, like that's definitely what you get. Okay, you guys. If you can't tell, there's joy in my face right now. There is. So here we got the monster cookie milkshake, and then of course the teriyaki with matcha, all vegan. Oh my gosh. The matcha ice cream here has really strong matcha flavor, but it's very good. And then they fill the inside too. definitely worth a dessert fix. If you're in need of crazy desserts, this is where you need to come. Good morning.
Hey everybody.
I'm once again here with Vancouver Vegan Foodie. We are in Granada, Spain.
Yes.
And of course, it's breakfast time, so we are here at Wild Food World Cafe here in the city center, and it is beautiful inside. It's full of greenery, natural lighting, and everything on the menu is 100% vegan, so we're very excited to try a lot of things.
It's kind of been a little bit difficult to find that around here, I say. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm excited as well. It seems like some pretty good options as well.
Yes, I would say here in Spain in general, vegan food is not as prominent as it is in like Seattle or Vancouver. We're spoiled there, you guys. And even milk. Like here, not everybody has soy milk or plant-based milks, but here they give you a variety of options. And I'm excited because they even make hazelnut milk here. So we've started with our fruit because it's important to always start with fruit, right?
Yes.
See this is a giant pineapple, and they fill up the whole thing with a smoothie. You can scrape the sides because it's frozen. It's delicious. I almost have to like stand up so I can just make sure I get every bite. Look at that. Guys, when I go on vacation, I tend to eat, you know, just all the fun, unhealthy food because you're like, oh, I'm on vacation. It's really important to just remember to eat your fruits and veggies, and this is so good. It just feels so healthy.
It's like your body craves for it, doesn't it?
Okay, so while Vancouver Vegan Foodie finishes his pineapple, I finally got my hazelnut milk latte. So let's try this. Oh man. Like I had mentioned, I had never tried hazelnut milk before. It's very creamy and has a nice subtle flavor. So if you don't like soy milk, this is definitely a great option. I highly recommend this. We have our two entrees that we picked. We picked the bagel because they make their own beetroot hummus and house-made vegan cream cheese.
I always like it when they make stuff house-made because it's, you know, it tastes better.
It just takes things the extra step, right? And then of course we have to have a good tofu scramble. I mean, look how creamy tofu scramble that looks. You know, like they really replicate like the traditional like scrambled eggs when they make them like really creamy looking. This looks delicious. So we got it with spinach and mushrooms and the vegan cheese as well.
And I must say, we've already been to one place that has made some good vegan tofu scramble. That was over in Seattle.
Yes.
So I'm hoping this will be equally the same.
Yes, let's try. This is very good. And I appreciate the delicious healthy toast. It's like sprouted whole grain.
Yes. And the mushrooms.
The mushrooms give it that meaty texture, which is really good. Oh, I love the spinach. This is very good. It's well seasoned. It has good texture. You can't taste that it's like super tofu-y or anything.
It does taste eggy as well. Wonder if they put some black salt in it as well.
They might. If you guys don't know, black salt, because it has that sulfur kind of like smell or flavor, it usually gives the eggs that eggy taste. And so they might use that in here. Lastly, we are trying this bagel. Again, it has beetroot hummus and some avocado and some spinach and their house-made cream cheese. They're out of cashews. So it's kind of messy, just warning you.
Yep.
Again, I appreciate the whole wheat and like whole grain kind of bread and bagel.
And you really do get the flavor of both the hummus and the beets.
And I love the avocado. It just gives it that creaminess too. All right, so that's a wrap for this spot. Danny, what was your favorite thing? Mine was definitely the tofu scramble.
Yes, the tofu scramble was pretty good, but I must say I did like that pineapple. I was scraping that
I
away at
know.
that thing for quite a while.
You kept going back and forth. Guys, behind the scenes, he literally was like taking a bite of his food and like going back to the pineapple.
You just gotta get the edges of that pineapple. You'll love it.
So I hope if you guys are ever in Spain, you check this place out. Definitely worth it.
Yes, definitely.
So right now I'm at a place called Elvira's, and the reason I came here is because they serve a traditional Moroccan pastry-filled meat pie almost, but they've made a vegan version. They're called pastelas. Let's check it out. So sorry, I totally ate that and didn't record my reaction, but that pastela was delicious. Like, I totally recommend it. You guys should totally try it. What I like about it is that it's a sweet, savory kind of flavor. So it has soy meat and walnuts, some raisins to give it that sweetness, and it's pastry. It's like almost like a phyllo dough with some sugar on top. It tastes very traditional, and she makes everything in-house, the owner does, so it's good. There's a reason it has all the reviews it does. So we are now in Malaga, and the first place we decided to stop and eat is in La Plaza de Merced, and we are quite surprised because we were stopped by a restaurant that has an extensive vegan menu. So we're gonna try some things out. So we tried some baba ganoush, some chickpea fries, but the winning dish that you have to get is the Indonesian style peanut curry. It was so good. Okay, so we are at a cereal bar here in Malaga, which is awesome because you can choose all these different types of cereals, and they have different kinds of plant-based milk: soy milk, chocolate, vanilla, plain, almond milk, oat milk, rice milk, you name it. It's delicious. Well, that's a wrap for my Spain trip. If you find yourself in Spain, hope you guys get a chance to try some plant-based options.